Okay, it's a little loud, and I'm out here on Kannana Boulevard, the 7th ring around Tokyo. And I just came over here and zipped through Shimokitazawa on my way here, and I was driving right past Jet Set Records while I was on my way along Ichibangai, and I stopped in to plant a seed to see if I could come in there another time, do a little expose on Jet Set Records. As I had mentioned, I think if I were to do that, I would need to have a little appointment and make sure that I was in good graces to do it. And I just set that up with the managers, Mr. Ishikawa and the rest of the gang. And while I was in there, I bumped into my friend Saika, who has been featured on TokyoRecordstyle before, and I got a little sidetracked and detoured. So I ended up photographing her, and here is a picture of Saika. She's going to be featured on TokyoRecordstyle soon, so do have a look out for her. So we're here at Like a Fool Records, and I just popped in to see if it would be okay to shoot a little video inside, but Momo, the manager today, asked me to speak with the owner of the shop who has the night off, which is totally fair, which I'm going to do in the coming days. I actually just sent him a message already, and I'm going to suggest that I come here a different day of the week when we can do this. So, Like a Fool Records, to be continued. Hey, record-loving friends, this is Brian from TokyoRecordstyle. I had to abort mission a couple of days ago when I showed up at Like a Fool Records, and I talked to Momo, and she told me that I should probably reach out to the owner, Tomo, to get his okay on filming at Like a Fool Records. So I did that, and Tomo was keen to have me stop by on this day. So I'm here on Kannana Street, the 7th ring of Tokyo. We're here at Like a Fool Records, which is a record shop and a record label. And for the last hour, I've been talking to Yoichi-san and Tomo and Ayana, and we've been just chatting about music, and he's been telling me about the shop. A really, really cool shop, and I'm really excited to show it to you. It was started in 2017, and it has been here for about 8 years. And Tomo is from Gifu. There's a record shop in Gifu that he really, really loves called Stiff Slack. And Stiff Slack was a record store that he grew up going to. And it was the inspiration for him modeling his record shop Like a Fool Records off of Stiff Slack. So let's go check this record store out. It's really cool. Woohoo! Very, very, very cool restaurant and record shop. Hey! And so, Like a Fool is the first track on a Superchunk record. This one that Tomo really, really loves, and that's why the shop is called Like a Fool Records. Like a Fool, he's got this beautiful illustration, music-loving people here on the wall, designed by his friends. Friendly fare here up on the menu. There's lots of good drinks to be had. There's some kawaii oshiri. And there's a fridge filled with like really delectable Japanese tsumami that go perfect with delicious beer. And if you're like me and you like zero beer, there's some zero beer in there, and some fun sodas and tonsan and even hoppi. So I've been here a couple of times before. This is kind of like a music lover's record store. This is like for somebody who is totally constantly discovering music, searching out for new music. The record shop is actually all new music. There's not used records here. It's all new titles. I was talking to Tomo about it, and we were thinking that between Like a Fool Records and Big Love in Harajuku, they may be the only two record shops in Tokyo that are selling exclusively new records. So he's got records from various cool labels that are putting out records these days. I know that like I'm seeing 4AD, Rough Trade, Matador, Discord, and lots of independent and record labels that some of your favorite bands from the 80s and 90s and beyond came from. And there's just like a cool sort of DIY vibe going on. These really cool, whatever these are, 50-gallon drum buckets with the Like a Fool records. There's signatures of bands who have come and played and who've come here and visited. Right down the street is FEVER Live House in front of Shindaita Station. So a lot of bands who come and play there, I imagine, come here afterwards. I saw some interesting characters coming over here and signing their names on the wall. This is becoming like a little bit of a temple to local artists, or I should say artists from all over who are coming to Japan and coming, to Setagaya to play at some of these cool venues in the neighborhood, Shimokitazawa, FEVER. And so yeah, there's all kinds of CDs, LPs, and even cassettes over here. And this is Tomo. He's released 30 artists on the Like a Fool record label, which is really cool. He's doing small runs of some 300, and he's got different factories that he's working with, and they're doing small run records for, I assume, bands that he knows and that know him, because he's in a couple of bands. He's in Cinema Staff, who is like a Japan rock band that has been around from his high school days, from Gifu. They all moved here together from Gifu, a well-established band who's been playing for many, many, many years together. And he's got another project called Moitotsu no Ban wa nandake? Peeling Words. Peeling Words is the hardcore band. Yeah, just like super, super music world and super cool music, everything here. I kind of want to hang out here. If I had more time to just come out here and like listen to so many of these records. And this is Yoichi-san. Yoichi, what's up? Yoichi-san is my senpai. We just met today for the first time, and we've really, really, really hit it off. We have so much in common, and we like the same music. We just discovered we're both enormous Tom Waits fans. And he's got an idea aligned with something that I've been thinking about doing, which is putting together an event where we play sides of records. So we're going to see if maybe we can come together and either come participate in his event or create something new together. DVDs, books, great music playing, some interesting labels, alternative music, Sonic Youth. These are the guys. Oh, there's the Tom York record. And just like great stuff from the can, 1968. Oh my God, Liz Phair, Exile in Guyville. I want this so bad. Oh, Pixies, Trump Lamont, Radiohead. There's the 4AD, Rough Trade. There's got to be heaps of gems in here. Let's just pull one up. The National. Yeah, so many good looking records. British Sea Power. Domino Records, Wharf Records, Indie Pop, Post, Shoegazer. A nice old Mac here. Lots of CDs too. And you can see, oh, that looks good. Look at that. Thundercat, Tame Impala, 7-inch. Over here on the CDs, you'll see on the side, Like a Fool Records. I assume those are the ones that he's published and put out. There's some more down here. I can see that down here, he's got an entire section dedicated to Superchunk, who he really, really loves. I asked Tomo who were his #1 bands for today, because, impossibly hard question to answer. Here's the cassette section. And he rattled off the Chili Peppers, who he's gonna see next week at Tokyo Dome. They're coming here. I actually saw them maybe 10 or 15 years ago, and they're coming back with the whole crew. Chad, Flea, Anthony, and John Frusciante, Tomo, who plays guitar, said that John Frusciante is a big inspiration for him. So, wow, just some really interesting records. I mean, you would need like a whole bunch of research to be able to go through these and find out about them all. I have a feeling that If you spent some time talking with Tomo, he'd be able to enlighten you on, give you some good recommendations. The guy seems to like eat, drink, and breathe music. So amazing little corner here, amazing little record shop. I see Sub Pop down there, more records down here, and CDs. Man, this place is really, really cool. So Like a Fool Records is a really cool record shop, but I wanted to mention that it's also an online store. Be encouraged to check out some of the titles that are on the Like a Fool record label that are sold only on their shop. As I mentioned, they have a direct relationship with lots of distributors and record labels, and they have some unique stuff on offer. On this day that I went, Tomo was actually unboxing the new Shellac record and preparing it for the shelves for a release day today, May 17th, in honor of the passing of the great producer Steve Albini. So that is Like a Fool Records. Cool people, cool food, t-shirts, label, amazing new record collection here on Kannanadori, just south of Shindaita Station and north of Setagaya Daita Station. Nah? And I want to say thank you to the customers whose space I'm invading. Thank you guys. And I want to give one shout out more to Tomo and Yoichi-san. Thank you guys for chatting me up and talking so long. It was really fun. I appreciate it. I'm excited to come and hang out and just put Like a Fool Records more on my radar. We're gonna do a Tokyo Record Style Day here at some point, so this won't be the last time you hear of Like a Fool Records. So thanks again for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, then give me a like and subscribe, share. It really helps the channel. Until next time, I'll see you at the record store. Bye.